Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, August 6th, our word of the day is sophomore. S-O-P-H-O-M-O-R-E. Sophomore. Sophomore is a 9-letter word and a noun. Remember, a noun refers to a thing, a person, an animal, a place, a quality, an idea, or an action. Sophomore is a student studying in the second year of a course at a U.S. college or high school. In other words, a second-year university or high school student. A sophomore is in their second year, either in high school or college. Once you became a sophomore, thinking you now knew everything, you pitted the freshmen for their confusion over how to write college papers. Sophomore comes from the word sophism, which means a bad argument that's clever but false, and that's sometimes how sophomores in college act. They're not bright-eyed newcomers anymore, and think they know a lot, but really, they've much to learn. We also use the word for other seconds. A band's second album is usually called their sophomore album. Sophomore is a word that is commonly used in the context of education, specifically in the United States. It refers to a student who is in their second year of high school or college. If you are looking for tips on how to use the word sophomore or the phrase sophomore year in a sentence, you have come to the right place. Here are some suggestions on how to incorporate this word into your writing effectively. When referring to a student's academic progress, you can use the word sophomore to indicate their second year of study. For example, John is currently a sophomore at XYZ University, majoring in biology. To describe the experiences or challenges faced during the second year of high school or college, you can use the phrase sophomore year. For instance, my sophomore year was a time of personal growth and exploration. When discussing the transition from being a freshman to a sophomore, you can use the word sophomore to highlight the change in status. For example, after completing their freshman year, students often feel more confident and experienced as sophomores. If you want to emphasize the importance of the sophomore year in terms of academic or career development, you can use the phrase sophomore year is crucial. For instance, many universities offer specialized programs and internships during the sophomore year to help students gain practical experience. When comparing the experiences of different academic years, you can use the word sophomore to highlight the unique challenges faced during this particular year. For example, while freshmen are adjusting to the new environment, sophomores are focused on selecting their majors and declaring their academic paths. If you want to discuss the achievements or accomplishments of a sophomore student, you can use the word sophomore to indicate their year level. For instance, Emily, a talented musician, won the sophomore music competition with her outstanding performance. When discussing the social aspects of the sophomore year, you can use the word sophomore to describe the relationships and friendships formed during this time. For example, sophomore year is when many students establish lifelong friendships and create lasting memories. If you want to highlight the growth and maturity that occurs during the sophomore year, you can use the phrase sophomore year is a time of personal development. For instance, during their sophomore year, students often discover their passions and start to shape their future goals. When discussing the workload or academic expectations of the sophomore year, you can use the word sophomore to indicate the level of difficulty. For example, sophomore-level courses require a higher level of critical thinking and independent research. If you want to discuss the challenges faced by sophomores in terms of time management or balancing responsibilities, you can use the phrase sophomore year can be demanding. For instance, with increased academic workload and extracurricular commitments, sophomores often find themselves juggling multiple responsibilities. In conclusion, the word sophomore and the phrase sophomore year can be effectively used in various contexts to describe a student's second year of high school or college. By following these tips, you can incorporate this word or phrase seamlessly into your writing, enhancing your communication skills and clarity. Similar words include undergraduate student, freshman, senior underclassman, co-ed, college student, scholar, undergrad, tutee, fresher. Examples of sentences using sophomore are: after a long freshman year, I was happy to continue college as a sophomore. George dropped out of college his sophomore year. Ben, a sophomore from Monroe, was my squad sergeant. She was starting her sophomore year at Stevens College, an exclusive junior college for women. The rapper's sophomore album was not as popular as his first musical release. By sophomore year, I was city editor of the Crimson, a big honor for one so young. Make sure to save this new word, sophomore, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learned something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!